Hi my friends, I hope you are all very fine. I have a little update. I will soon release my 5th album. I'm just waiting for the artwork, but it will be ready very soon. Now I'm standing here in my bunny cage I made with friends last year, but the bunnies now are in the winter quarter, so they are not here. I just want to show you. Here is a little garden and a very cool sunny weather today. It was cold, very cold in the last days, -degrees, so I'm very happy. Finally there are some sunshine. So, but now today a little update in my building. I'm plastering now everything. The isolation is finished. I made all the isolation. You see, already I closed the holes. The isolation is behind. Everything is now completely isolated and it's already very warm here. It's crazy how much the impact is from that very thick isolation layer. So now check it out. What I have to say, just show you around. Here, final ceiling. I was not sure first if I have to make the ceiling with a little bit of grain in it, but I decided to make a very thin finish layer of plaster. I think it looks very cool. The only thing, it needs to be painted. Here I made it a little bit a wrong approach, so I have that little holes from the water and air bubbles in it, and I asked a friend of mine, a plaster master, and he said, "Oh, Julian, you do it wrong. You have to don't sand it. The final, if you do it like that, you don't have to sand. You have to make it so perfectly by hand. In the end, the finish, you just do that and first put on the plaster. After that, made it tight with these two, and then wait a bit. And then you go through it and scratch it, so all the pores opens. And then you take a very thin layer again with a little bit more water and going through it again, and then it will be perfect and you don't have to sand it. And that was exactly my problem. I just put it on, you see it like here. I made it wrong here too. I said, oh, okay, that's okay, no problem with that reels. You just take this machine, sand it, and then you're good to go. But wrong, because as I mentioned, you have that holes, open it up, that pores. So I did it wrong, but you have to learn, and you will show me next week how the pro will do it. So honestly, this was also my first time I will do something like that. Earlier before, I only made it to the step like that, just fill the gaps between the dry walls with a net, covered it, sand it, and then put some, how to say, the plaster with the grain in it, hoods. Like something like that, with a little structure in it. So that's always I made it like that, but this is the first time I want to have the complete clean finish plaster wall. By the way, I don't know if I show you this already. There was the chimney was open. You saw the bricks, and I made I plastered it, and now it's a perfectly tight wall. So everything closed now. You see also here the details behind the chimney, and around here around the gaps. You see that the color, I just made it in the earlier today, so it's still wet. I don't have to, shouldn't touch it too too hard. So yeah, that's the process I'm in right now. Just fill up everything, plaster it, and then I almost finished. Just have to paint it, and then after the plastering is finished, I will clean everything very good, washing all the wood down with air compressor, all the dust down, then vacuum cleaning everything, and then just painting and the floor, and I'm completely finished. Very cool. I'm very happy. So yeah, that's a little update from my side. So stay tuned, and I will show you very soon the next step. And I hope to release a new song in the meanwhile. Wish you all a great weekend, or yeah, not or, but a great weekend and a great next week and a great life. Cheers all.